Hey y'all, feeling great today. Just got off of work, worked a nice shift. It's a beautiful day out here in Central Virginia, and I want to talk to you today about compound movements and why that's important in biohacking. So compound movements are big mass movements in weightlifting that stimulate large muscle groups. So that's going to be your squat, your deadlift, your bench, standing shoulder press, so on and so forth, RDLs, movements like that. And the reason why those are very important to incorporate with biohacking and trying to, we'll just say we're going to aim this towards men right now, is boosting your testosterone. If you want to be your natural best anywhere in life, weightlifting will always aid and assist that. So in nature, let's say we're not even in the synthetic man-made environment of the Matrix, right? If we were in nature, we'd be lifting fallen trees, fallen boulders, etc., out of our way to clear a path to camp, or in pursuit of a hunt, right? You're gonna have things in your way, you're gonna be climbing at various angles. We had to be limber, you had to be strong. And I feel like we have to be that today as men today, to be capable, masculine men. And biohacking, I always support for living within our role. Being a masculine man, being a feminine woman, living in your true calling, right? So, okay, we're gonna go back to the why. Why am I gonna be doing compound movements? Why do I wanna be lifting heavy? And why is that important? As you can see here, I'm not the strongest guy, but I also engage with compound movements, and I lift 5 to 6 times a week, heavy. You know, I'm not the biggest guy, but you know, I'm 185 pounds, I'm 5'11", and I'm a little bit more on the leaner side, but I'm a very capable man, okay? You know, I'm pulling almost 500 pounds on a deadlift, squatting low to mid 400s for clean singles. My bench press could be better. I'm around upper 200s. My best is 290s. So that being said, when we do heavy compound movements like this, we are stimulating anabolic hormone release within the body by training these large muscle groups. It's almost as though the body's saying, hey, I'm under stress. Here's the hormones you need to be able to deal with this stress, right? And over time, that collateral compound interest will keep building up to the point where you're going to become a high test guy. But there's other things that go into this too. I mean, you know, diet's a big one, rest, so on and so forth. What kind of splits you're doing. You shouldn't just be doing deadlifts every day or squatting every day or benching every day. You need to split it up. Because again, in nature, we'd be doing a lot of different various movements. Everyone has a different training style. You need to figure out what works for you, but you should be fighting hard. It should be work. You should be leaving tired. There should be a fight. There should be a struggle. And as men, we are built to do that. So also with compound movements, again, I keep hearing, oh, you know, the risk to reward ratio. There's a risk everywhere in life. I mean, biohacking itself, the whole thing's a risk. Everything's a risk. I could go out on a hunt and I could have a sharp branch go through my leg if I fell or something like that while I was in pursuit of some game or something like that, right? So we're always going to be fighting things in nature. We're always, you know, we're against the odds. I mean, look at what the birds and the bees fight out here. So it is the same thing, but if you want to see your testosterone increase, you want to see your stamina increase, then you need to be doing compound movements. They are the forefront of being strong and capable. And I'm going to go ahead and speak on women. Women can also engage in this. I suggest everybody does heavy compound movements. But as men, we are biologically programmed and designed to lift heavy. Women, not so much, but they can if they do choose so. So there's other various styles of training too. You know, some people do more calisthenics. You can get a decent pump of calisthenics, but it remotely does not relate to compound movements with barbells, heavy dumbbells, heavy kettlebells, stuff like that. So get into a gym. If you can find an outdoor gym, great, even better. I mean, you're getting the best of both worlds. Do it barefoot, squat barefoot in the grass. Go ahead and, you know, do some RDLs right off the grass, you know, get that fresh air and get that natural sunlight on your body if you can. Some of us don't have access. I know I don't personally, but I always try to save a little bit of time for some sunshine. Again, that is what's going to be aiding and assisting your testosterone hormone production. So Thank you all for listening. It's gonna be a short one tonight. Compound movements. This was just something I wanted to talk about. I just put up a biohacking 101 in my Instagram. Like, support, follow. My Instagram is OfficialSeanStringer. Again, I have a biohacking 101. The basics and fundamentals of biohacking, now available for free on my Instagram at OfficialSeanStringer. Y'all have a great night and go out there and get some beautiful sunshine on you. Stay strong.